Sticky scavenger hunt was an overnight hit, man. We gained over 40,000 followers in less than a day or two. I grew up on the system back at home with, Salvation Army, these food banks. Growing up with nothing. Growing up with literally nothing.
What's up, risk takers? Welcome back to the Double Down Podcast. I'm your host, DeAndre Woodson. And if you're ready to stop playing small and start building the empire you are meant for, you're in exactly the right place. Before we dive in today's game-changing episode, do me a quick favor. If you're listening on audio right now, smash that follow button and leave me a 5-star rating. It literally takes you 3 seconds. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss the strategies that could change your entire life. Today, we're going to be talking about marketing and pivoting in the business world. And I promise you, this isn't your typical podcast. Joining us is Royce Shepherd, also known as Poi, the mastermind behind Sticky Inky. With his innovative Find Sticky scavenger hunt, Poi has transformed the way we experience marketing in Las Vegas. So buckle up, lock in, because we're about to double down on your success.
Appreciate that, brother.
Hey, no doubt.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much. Obviously, you guys and Double Down Podcast for having me on here.
Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
Thank you for making time. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. I'm glad we can link up.
Absolutely. So I wanted to start off on this thing, man. You have had literally the entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah.
And I don't think everyone actually knows, like they know you from Sticky Inky.
Yes.
And we'll touch on that.
Let's think, man. I began my entrepreneurship, I would say, back in 2017. I began it. A little bit before 2017, but my older brother, he's a big pioneer in the cannabis industry. Right. I came from, and I learned a lot from him with business in general, especially the cannabis side, and just kind of when I got away from the 9 to 5, I had to fully dive into entrepreneur, right? Just being a business is not all glitz and glamour, or like everybody sees. It's a lot of trials and tribulations, but I had to pick it up quick. I had no choice, but. Yeah, I dived in, man. I created my marketing business called Black Salt Marketing with my wife, Elizabeth, and my partner, Francis. We did that and came up with that concept. Cannabis before, when it got legal 2017, it was right before 2016. And then 2017 became fully legal out here in Vegas. You can push it. And it was a good experience and overall learning curve.
Right.
Starting a marketing business, especially in the cannabis world.
Right.
So we created that overall. And then, a couple years down the line, 2023, 2022, we opened Sticky Inky.
Okay.
And I had to just because of that open up windows with like labels, stickers. A lot of our clients from the cannabis side needed a lot of like stickers, like labels for their jars and products and stuff.
Yeah.
So we used to source it out. So I told my partners, I said, hey, let's keep it in-house. Might as well.
Yeah.
So we just rolled the, the funds that we made on the marketing side, and we just re-rolled it into ourselves and reinvested, and we're here now, man. We just have to keep the concept going. So yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
So in that journey, I'm listening to it. I'm hearing you're pretty much like the king of pivot.
Yeah. Solutions.
There we go.
That's the biggest thing. Finding solutions and adapting. Yeah. That's the biggest thing that I've learned in my entrepreneur journey. Everything's going to change. Not everything would be the same. I've learned, especially the day and age that we live in now.
Right.
Continue to always adapting and finding solutions to better yourself.
In that regard, you were able to actually kind of make Sticky Inky because you were able to hear the problems firsthand from the clients that you already had in the marketing world.
Yep.
That's genius.
Trying to, man. Yeah. So again, like I said, it's finding solutions, like everything else. Like you're a fellow entrepreneur yourself, and you as well, man. We just find a solution to plug in and solving a problem for our clients.
Right.
And I saw an opportunity to solve problems for our clients, and I just connected the dots, man. It's not too crazy. Everybody kind of overthinks it at times, but we just made it happen, man. That's just not only myself but my team.
Yeah.
We came together and just figured out a solution.
That's huge.
Another business.
There it is.
Yeah. So
and I think that's something that you said. You touched on it. Everyone kind of like overthinks or overlooks or thinks too hard. Like I'm always in that I'm ready to launch stage. I'm ready to launch. But you had firsthand data, you know what I mean? War struggles with pressure points. And you were like, I can fix, you said it. I could be the solution here. Let's quit outsourcing. We're leaving so much money on the table.
Of course.
Let's just go do it.
100%.
And not dissolve and forget about black salt marketing, because
Yeah.
black salt marketing was the opportunity.
Opportunity in the driver.
There we go.
Yes.
And I think that people need to hear that.
Yeah. Big time. It's like I said, trials and tribulations. We running through it. So, but it was good. It's like I said, we're still learning till today.
Amen.
With everything. Right. So it's definitely everyday things that we have to adapt to. Like I said, but yeah, it's a learning curve still.
So I'm pretty sure everyone that wanted to tune in, obviously, to this episode, brother, knows you from the Sticky Icky Challenge, man.
Yes.
And it is like a viral scavenger hunt.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
It seems so simple. It's something that we did when we were 3, 4, 5 years old.
Always
right?
Around. Yes.
But yours is a hit, brother.
Yeah, man. I just blessed. Like I said, I guess the right time. And like I said, we were very, very blessed to have the opportunity to, get out there and get our brand out there. But like I said, we genuinely did it to give back to the community of some sort, right? Like the first year of our sticker business, at that time, going on almost 3 years now, we just, let's create something that, to give back to the community. I didn't realize it was going to blow up into this, right? So we did a quick scavenger hunt, and I did see it at another gentleman in Europe. Like I saw back that time a couple years ago, and he only was utilizing tape. Tape and putting money behind it and stuff like that. So as a marketing background, I looked at things outside the box, and I kind of saw, we had somewhat of a logo and a brand. So I had to kind of create a way, if we're going to do it, we might as well get our brand out there. Right. And, say, hey, we're a sticker company. Let's try to hide this money behind the sticker, before everybody kind of was jumping on board and realizing it. But we started doing it. And then, the sticky scavenger hunt was a hit. First one we did was in Chinatown.
Wow.
First one, and it was over 10,000 likes in instant, probably a couple hours.
Right.
And was an overnight hit, man. We gained over 40,000 followers in less than a day or two.
Wow.
Yeah, it blew up.
Yeah.
So we had everybody to know, but yeah, we had news coverage and all that stuff. Man, Fox 5 hit us up, hey, we want to get your story, and it kind of took it by wind, but it's cool to see how I've been blessed to get the opportunity to just show off the brand.
Everyone sees it and they think, hey, I can go find this. I can go win some quick cash, right?
Yeah.
But you hit it on the head, brother. It's actually marketing.
It is.
I don't think the world really grasps the concept.
Not necessarily, right? And like I said, I do have the background, right, in marketing. And like everybody realized once they realize, okay, I see what he's doing. But I genuinely, like I said, we give back, right? It's a big community thing, and we try to push. But like I said, we turn into a cool marketing that helps our business. And, like I said, more people that knows my business and our business and supports us, give back. It's that Robin Hood thing, right? We take from the, the rich, and we give back to the, needy, the much needed. So, yeah, man, this is cool.
I love it. Right now, the company in itself, Sticky Inky, the brand, I know you for the more services that you offer. Obviously, we have a good relationship. Yeah. But go ahead and let the people know, brother, in case they don't know what else you do. Because I think everyone thinks sticker.
Cool, yeah. So stickers is the forefront that we do and we offer. But we do a lot of other things, from commercial wrapping. We do exterior, interior, buildings and car wraps. If you guys didn't know, we just did a trailer last night or yesterday. Fleets and stuff like that. And anything to do with vinyl and stuff like that we can wrap something with, we offer. So we customize, anything, displays. If you have, we did a, what do you call that? A punching bag machine for our clients for the UFC, and we wrap that. So anything that we can touch, whatever it is, we can customize and offer it. But we do wide bed printing. Okay. We do big posters. We do many other things under the sun. So there's a lot more stuff. You can check us out at our website. So www.stickyinky.co. So check out what we offer.
There you go. You see this marketing wizard, man.
There you go, man. Trying.
I love it. I love it. You touched on something. I saw that you actually did do something with the UFC or the MMA. Yeah. You did something with Randy Couture?
Yes. So not too much people know as well. We grew up fighting, man, my family. So my brother did MMA out here in Vegas when he first moved out here. So I trained jiu-jitsu for years, man, 10 plus years I did jiu-jitsu for. I'm a big boy now. I got complacent and comfortable with my kids, but no excuses. But and my brother started fighting. I boxed when I was younger for years. and came up here and trained in my early 20s, and yeah, we kind of created relationships with a lot of these other fighters that's up, was OGs and stuff like that. So the first gym I kind of came out to was called Fight Capital before it was J-Sect Academy.
Okay.
That was the original MMA gym. So I'm gonna plug. I'm a boxing coach. His name is Skipper Kelp. Jason Croco guys, King guys. Shout out to you guys. They're the pioneers, man, of MMA. You guys didn't realize these are guys that had an imprint of the UFC. Okay. So my boxing coach, Skipper Kelp, and John Lewis, they are the creators of J-Sect Academy. So John Lewis is the one that fought in the MMA scene out here that brought the Fertitta brothers to end up in the UFC with Dana White.
Right.
So they're the ones that we built the relationships with. And fast forward today, and we just kind of capitalized on it. And I know everybody Couture, Extreme Couture, been out here for years. And that we just kind of created that relationship. Let them know, hey, man, we want to help wrap your walls and stuff like that. And we connected with mutual friends, and we executed the game plan, the project to wrap their walls in there and with some branding. So it's cool.
I want to touch on this. Is you've said it a couple times now, is like collaborating and working with people.
Yep.
How important is that? Not only like in your industry, obviously, but overall in business and for entrepreneurs to know. Like
a lot of people, again, they get the construed of they don't need anybody, right? They rather do competition over collaboration. I'm the opposite. I'm always collaboration over competition. Don't get me wrong. Friendly competition is always good. Always good to keep us on our toes, right? But I'm always open to collaborating, and I feel like that's what makes us different to a lot of other businesses. And I see how successful we are now and trying to push through is that we're not think we're the best at everything we do, but we're open to collaborating with everybody from, the small businesses to everybody else. We keep it open, man. We play Switzerland here. We're cool with everybody. And that's how we move, man. No hatred, no bad vibes. It's all about the good vibes. And where I come from is called Aloha. So that's why I got raised with that. And yeah, man, it's collaboration. It's a plus. A lot of these business owners are not going to realize that till later down the road. But if you got a business, guys, collab. Don't be. It's not bad. It's get both. It can help each other out here in Vegas. We need more of that.
Are you ready to turn your dreams into reality? At Deviant Consultations, we're here to guide you. Complete white glove service every step of the way. Whether you're starting your credit repair journey or you're looking to get business funding, we've got your back. Go ahead and screenshot or click the QR code below and schedule your discovery call with the team. Let's make your dreams come true together. No, I'm a huge proponent of it. You said it and you hit it on the head. I would rather collaborate with anybody because I can not only help myself, help this other person, right, and maybe speed up them on their journey, but I know I can grab something from them.
Yes, of course.
Because everyone's lens is different. Yes. You know what I mean? So I'm huge. I love it. And thank you for touching on that.
Oh, of course, man. That was awesome. Good question.
I want to kind of touch back on the Sticky Inky brand.
Yeah.
This mascot.
Yes.
This is an incredible creature.
Yeah.
And this mind, I'm not an artistic person.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even think or dream of it.
Yeah.
What is it? Whose was this idea? I
want to take you guys for a little, backtrack on the journey of us. But again, I pay tribute to my cannabis roots. I was in the cannabis industry out here for a while, like I said. So, my wife, she's the head graphic designer in the operations of our business, Elizabeth. So she's the one that does all the graphic design, creative side, right? The creative mind of it. And my other partner, Francis, he does like a lot of photography, videography side and aspect of the stuff. So we got together. We were like, hey, we need a name for this business. So we're like, we're literally sitting in an office. Was literally less than 8 feet by 8 feet when we used to do some other stuff for other clients. I'm stuck in one office, 3 of us now, small office. And we're like, okay, guys, well, we have this machine. We got this business about to be pushing. We need a name. So I kind of, me and my partner Francis was thinking like, okay, well, we're coming from the cannabis side. What should we name it and pay homage to the cannabis? So I kind of, he put out there, let's go Sticky Icky. And I'm like, well, I feel if we're going to try to be a overall general business, for everybody, I don't think that's going to be a good line to cross, especially with the younger generation, right? Which are push. But I said, what about Sticky Inky? And so Inky, obviously pay tribute to like the, vinyl, all that stuff.
Yeah.
As well, back to the cannabis side. But as well, we use the octopus.
Yeah.
Just because, or a squid, we want to utilize a squid before but octopuses shoot ink out as well.
Ah,
Kind of paid that homage with like somewhat of a connection of the, ink and, and like a creature. We have to give them a logo, some mascot. So we say, let's go with the octopus and name it Sticky. And we created the brand, and I don't know, man, it just went. It's a hit. It's unique, right? We're definitely, when we put it in people's minds, they're gonna remember that image, right? So didn't want to be too general.
no, I love it. I'm glad that I got you to explain it because I had no idea.
Yeah. I know a lot of people wonder, how did that come about? But
Yeah,
that's the little quick, run back for it.
you said earlier about giving back to the community.
Yes.
And you kind of made the analogy of Robin Hood, right?
Yeah.
And I see that with you all the time.
Yeah.
You're always in the community. Yeah. You're always trying to lend a helping hand.
Yes.
Where did that come from overall?
Man, it came from my upbringing, man. Not too much people know about this. I said it on a few, other interviews I've done before, but I grew up with a very, very rough life back on the islands. Not everything is paradise where I came from. So I'm originally from Oahu, the capital, Honolulu. I'm from the east side. It's called Waimanalo, small town, man. So again, it's all country, and but back at home, you have nothing better to do besides, if you're not playing football, and basically military of some sort, or you're stuck, and what else better to do is get in trouble. So yeah, man, I got into trouble a lot growing up, and nothing to do, and I end up, just trying to find myself.
Right.
And but again, that came from the broken home. My both parents was on overall, battling their own demons, and it was really like the drug addiction. And fortunately, I lost both parents in the last 3 years.
Sorry,
my father, it's all good, man. They're in a better place. My father passed in 2022, and then my mother just passed away last year, 2024. Oh. So again, I got raised in a tough atmosphere, and that kind of taught me how to grow quick. And when I look at, I grew up on the system back at home with, Salvation Army, these food banks, growing up with nothing, growing up with literally nothing, right? And homeless. And literally my mom and me and her, we used to sleep in a public restroom up in back in home in Hawaii and in Macaulay. And my mom used to, watch me sleep overnight, and I used to go to school, and we used to come back to the same park. And just growing up with that, that's why I kind of stuck in my head to try to give back when I can. I'm not a millionaire, man. I'm blessed to have a roof over my head, food in my fridge. My kids have clothes. I'm not the overzealous type of person. I'm smart with my financials and stuff like that. But with community, it hits a piece of my heart where I have to give back. And I feel that's my calling, man. If I can give back, and especially plug away, I will, because I know the upbringing when I came up was nothing. Yeah. So that's why I'm very heavy in the community in that aspect.
We literally met at a community. We did a back to school drive.
A back to school drive with the village.
So I know that is like a huge testament to you and for you. Because literally, that's how our relationship started.
It was awesome. Thank you, man. You and your family bringing your daughter out and stuff like that. It's for people like you guys in the community that just steps up,
right,
and just comes out and stuff like that. That's where we cherish, and we need more people like you, man, that has no ego, has the humility just to come on and help people and a lending hand, and that's where, like I said, it goes a long way, man. It shows the younger generation where they have no hope, where they see other businesses, local businesses, or just entrepreneurs, individuals. They see people like us that goes out there and doing the positive work. They see it. These kids, they're not stupid.
Right.
They understand. The generation, everybody think they are bringing a different way, but they will remember, what people like us we do to help.
It was honestly a pleasure, and I wanted to bring my daughter specifically I want her to grow up in that life, you know what I mean, of giving back and serving. So it was a monumental moment for myself, but thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No, glad to have you, and thank you so much. Wait till the next one.
Hey.
We have a pretty big announcement we're about to do. So I know last year with the village, ourselves, LVMPD, OCE, as well with the other village, we work with, as well myself, we're combining our back to school drive.
Wow.
We did we probably supplied close to over 4,500 to 5,000 kids.
Wow.
In that manner, in the span of less than 1 week.
Amen.
So we're about to release some news here soon that we got a big facility and we're going to try to do some cool things, and we're going to try to break a record, well, the Guinness World Record of backpacks and stuff like that.
There we go.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We're going to release some news for it.
I want to go back to your marketing background.
Yes.
And you being able to understand that you have something on your hands with Stinky Inky,
Yep.
your scavenger hunt,
Yep.
and the way that it's blown up.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything specific, like looking at trends, or are you keeping track of like viral moments of
Yep.
what's working and what's not to like double down on things?
Yes. Honestly, yeah, social media in general, right?
Okay.
It's a in the market for myself, the marketing that we do, our marketing is a big umbrella, right? We do a lot of content marketing, right? It's social media management and all that stuff. So I do have to keep up with the trends and what moves and learn the algorithm of obviously the forever moving, with Meta.
Right.
So I got to adapt to whatever it is. But yeah, of course, I look at the trends and see what's popping, see what's working. Obviously, plug in. Some work, some don't. But that's how it works, how it is.
Yeah.
But I'm very consistent. And that's the biggest thing. Obviously, you see my social media and what I do. I post almost every day. I'm always got to be on the store to show face, got to show the branding, the face behind it, and stay up to date with it. So that's the key, man. And that's a lot of businesses don't understand. They think social media is, I'll jump on it when I jump on it, but it's a free platform where you can utilize and push your business. But again, that's why they hire people like us to go in there and do what to do. So
I know Black Salt Marketing was
Yes.
the springboard that led you to Sticky Inky.
yes,
But now with so many people knowing Sticky Inky, is it now a back springboard to the marketing company?
yes, man, good question. Yeah, that definitely sticky to the driver, man. It's the driver's seat now, but again, it complements each other perfectly.
Right.
Just because of Sticky has the platform, but behind that platform is the engine.
There you go.
And we call Black Salt the engine to really make these concepts that we do, work. So we do the back end of the overall content marketing, see what's working. We utilize our Black Salt, right? Black Salt, all our team there. I do have an awesome team, man. I got to put them, every time I get an opportunity to shout them out, is my team.
There we go.
My team, that's just, I wouldn't be here myself as one of the owners if it wasn't for my team. So they're the ones that really make things work, day to day. So yeah, Black Salt, it kind of flipped, but it complements each other the right way.
Yeah, and it's easy, what I mean, to go hand in hand.
Yep.
And being able to, like you said, keep all of the money in house.
Yes, 100%. Like keep it in house. Like I said, we're small but mighty.
There we go.
And we're definitely growing, and we're just trying to better it every day and critique it and tweak it and try to see how we can better ourselves in the company. So
can I ask you this? So you shared with us obviously your background, and I appreciate you sharing that.
Course.
And then where you are today, but you said it, you have to post every single day and show face every single day. Did you always have this personality or this I can be forward facing, or did you have to grow into this?
No, honestly, I was always open, man. My wife she tells everybody, man, I'm the type of guy, call it Mr. Aloha, man. And Mr. Aloha means I talk to everybody. And I get that from my parents. My parents is genuinely good people, besides battling their addictions. We're not ashamed to talk or to even lend a helping hand. I was always open to drive a conversation, to just learn about other people, and I was always like that. I was never to be, closed off. Now, we're total opposite. Me and my wife are total opposites.
Yeah.
My wife is the one that is real quiet, around people. She don't say much. I'm the one that do the talking for both of us.
Right.
So yeah, it came natural to me, man. And I feel like I like to tell myself I have a good personality, but my wife like to tell me otherwise. So I try to, just go with it and just be myself. That's the most genuine way to do it. And I feel like why I am very adapted with other people. And, they when they first meet me, they're like, oh man, you're cool. Yeah, man, I'm a regular human being like you, man. That's it. I'm not nobody better or bigger than you. We're the same, man. I'm just a little bit more open. So
there we go. I kind of have the exact same situation in my household.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know right now you're doing a challenge, which is the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you speak to it right now with your vehicle.
Yeah. So today, a matter of fact, was the last day to do submissions. So I put a giveaway challenge out there for my personal Black Challenger. I have a Dodge Challenger. Obviously, I kind of want to always implement the community some way. And obviously, the platform I have, I said, hey, like, whoever can help me create a design for Sticky Inky, and I'll put your design on my car. So literally, I had a lot of good submissions, man. Literally, when I was in the car, a couple of people submitted, and it's so good, man. I'm going to share it with you guys and see the options. It's going to make it hard to really choose, but yeah, just to get the branding out, man. And then, whoever wins gets $500.
There we go.
So, and your design, I'll be driving around all Las Vegas promoting it. So,
yeah. And the reason that I wanted to bring it up, obviously it's awesome. I've never heard of anything like that before, and that makes perfect sense, you being you. But again, it goes back to marketing. You market in such a different way that I don't think gets the homage that you truly deserve. And I say this to you, like, in all respect.
Thank you, brother.
There's a little bit of a genius in there, and I don't think people understand it.
Yeah.
Because I can watch it through a different lens because this is my world, right?
Of course.
But you look at things differently, and people see it as like fun and games and giveaways and opportunities, but you're a genius.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I try to think I am, but my honesty is just, I got blessed with the way I look at things, man. I guess it's a blessing how I got raised, and I'm very big in my faith. So I'm always paying, thanks, to the man above. Mm-hmm. But it's I try to look at things how different from everybody else, and that mindset of mine was always the same because how I grew up, right? I have to think of ways and to adapt, like I've been saying, and it comes natural to me, man. And I try not to look at things in life the same like everybody else. I try to look outside the box. I know it sounds very cliche, but I always look at things a different way. Like the normal human being, we go to businesses or restaurants, I'm looking at everything, how it works, how it runs, and how it can be better or some sort. So yeah, I think different, man. I guess I got blessed with the mindset that way. So.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a blessing, and it fits you perfectly. So
thank you.
Tap into the superpower, and you're killing it, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
I wanted to ask, obviously, with you being in the marketing world, you being so good at it, and then other companies coming towards you guys needing your services, right? This speaks perfectly to the audience who may be in right now, I want to start, but I'm scared or I'm nervous or I'm tentative or it's not perfect. Can you give advice to the audience right now? Anyone listening, watching,
new entrepreneurs or
I want to launch. I'm hesitant.
Honestly, guys, don't be scared. Just attack. And what do you have to lose at the end of the day? My mindset of going to work, or I don't even call it work, going to my business, something I love enjoying, every day doing. You gotta love it for sure. But if you have a concept or an idea, and you got to take advantage. For myself, you're never gonna know until you do it. And if you fail, it's okay. Look at all the successful people of whoever you look at or idolize, or you see these businesses that's blowing up. It started from an idea, right? Started from an idea, and they chipped away at it little by little. And I'm sure you can look it up. Many successful businesses, or individuals that started businesses, they failed multiple times. And I catch L's every day. And you just got to continue to adapt. And so my advice is go and do it. I know you guys probably hear it a lot, but just go in and do it and attack and go get it done. And if it fails, it's tweak it and get up and dust yourself off and do it again. I know some people has a hard time because they have, life, kids, or financial, burdens, financial problems, or stuff like that. I understand. But don't shy away from the opportunity if you have it. If it's presented to yourself, go and attack, go and do it.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it, man. If I had a very slight window to do it, and I took advantage of it, and I'm very happy I got out of the rat race.
There you go.
So yeah, the rat race, man, that's the biggest thing. Don't be accustomed to the rat race.
No, absolutely not. I tell anyone that when I hop on a discovery call and I'm talking to a client and different scenarios, right? Like you said, situations of why they can't start today. Yes. And I always try to end the conversation with on a positive note as I possibly can, but I always try to inject this in them. The worst possible thing you could do to yourself is be the exact same person you are today in 1 year.
Yep.
We have to change something.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, we're human beings, man. And for us, I like to think for our, in general, as humans, we need to adapt and face forward every day. Go for it, right? Better yourself 1% a day. Get better. And I'm a big believer in that mindset of trying to better yourself, in any aspect. It can be physically, it can be spiritually, it could be however you can you apply that of getting yourself better. I'm a big believer in that. And as a father now, I coach as well. I do many other things, man, and with my time, and I'm teaching my kids. My oldest right now, he's 9, and he's a wrestler, and he loves the sport, man. He loves it. But as a dad, I'm building him up as not only physically, but the biggest thing I'm building is his mind to prepare him when he gets older. And I'm always on. He don't understand it now, but my oldest, dad, like you're always preaching about mindset. I tell him every time, man, if you have the strongest mindset, and especially in the athletic or in the in that realm of competing in sports, you can be the toughest guy out there with the weakest mindset. You get overran from someone that has, not as strong as you, but the biggest grit and mindset that you can have, you can always overtake that. And I'm a big believer in it, man. And yeah, it's mindset, brother.
No, it's everything. And when I try to talk to people and I try to teach, right, that's how I try to approach everything. Is come from an educational standpoint of you did make mistakes in your past, right, and your shortcomings, but let's get better going from here on out. Accept it. You know what I mean? It's cool. We'll scrape our knees, and you just got to wash them off. But we have to change the mindset to get you to be this new person. Man, I do the same things.
No, man, I see it every day. I talk to a lot of our clients and just people in general. I meet a lot of people, and unfortunately, especially in your own household, your family. I mean, in general, right? Your cousins, your uncles, your aunties. Right. They all trip out of myself, of what I'm doing, and like I said, I came from nothing, and their mindset like, oh man, he got lucky. Well, it must be nice, Yeah. But the biggest thing with that is it's hard work, and again, the self-doubt is never in me. Never. I always look at things that I can, and it's, you heard it a lot yourself. A lot of guys, it's, if you don't have that mindset the right way, it's not set the correct way, you're never ever going to move forward because of that holding you back, right? That mindset. Right. And anything is possible if you got the right mind.
You touched on it a little bit about your son wrestling right now. Yeah. And I say this with all respect to everyone that's going to get into this world, because I do think everyone should be some type of entrepreneur, maybe not a business owner, right? But do something, right? And I've now learned this, the harder that I go and the more I want to grow bigger and larger and scale my own personal brand and business, finding that balance. And I know it's kind of like a buzzword right now on the internet is work-life balance. Yeah, of course. And I'll be honest with you, my friends and my family will tell you seeing me is more like a solar eclipse than it being like a normal occurrence, because I'm busy. Yeah. And I'm busy all the time. Yeah. Me being here right now, there's 15 other things I could be doing, but I'm present right now. Yes. How is that for you in your life and your relationships, this balancing it all?
Honestly, it's very important. I battle with it every day, from being a dad, being a business owner, being a husband, right, and just being present in my family's life. Again, I grew up with no parents, so I understand why I have to be present. But I have to. It's a must. You have to figure out the noise, right? And you have to, like I said, I think I saw a video on this with, what's his name from Shark Tank? I forget what his name. Mr.
Cuban.
No, it was
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful was saying, he was explaining what made Bill Gates so good. That not Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, I think it was. Okay. So good what he can create. So much noise in between your work day, right? There's bars going like a signal, right? There's so many noise, but he said pick 3 things out your day to hit and accomplish, and try to get out, to before your day ends. But all the rest of those bars, it's all noise, right? You got to try to tune it out, try to distract you from those three main things that you're trying to get out and accomplish. So it's all about just figuring out what is noise and what is not. So that's everyday occurrence with myself, with my businesses that I have. Putting out fires, that's noise. Of dealing with unnecessary stuff, that's noise, right? Things that don't need to be done, or stress and stuff like that, that's all noise. You got to look at three objectives and try to balance it out the right way and chip it off little by little. So again, it's very important to find a balance in our work as entrepreneurs and being dads and being a husband and all that stuff. So it's I try to balance. I run with it every day, and I do get chewed out a lot from the misses, but it comes with it. But I'm trying. We're human, so balance is important, and I feel like I'm doing a okay job right now. So
that was perfect. I think the response. I'm doing an okay job.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm trying.
Yes, we're trying, and that's all we can do. At least we're trying. And like I said, it's an everyday battle. If something presents, every day is new.
Right.
So as long as we're trying and try to adapt and not make the mistake again, like the day before, we'll be okay.
That's right.
Chipping away.
Another aspiring entrepreneur or brand new business owner, what would you say, if off the top of your head, what are three things that they're going to run up against or run into? Whether it be good or bad, right? What are they going to have? Let's go negative. What would they going to have to overcome?
Obviously, financial burden.
Okay.
Right? Financial burden is one of the big keys in running a business, especially if you're bootstrapping everything yourself. Financial burden. Self-doubt, right? Self-doubt when stuff don't go the right way. Always, doubt yourself. Like we just talked about. Oh, man, does this work? Is this the right choice that I create? Is this the right path? Is this is this something I should be diving into? Self-doubt is the main thing that can destroy it. And then the next one I'll feel like is, I would say being inconsistent or inconsistent, not being consistent. Because, not only self-doubt, right? Financial burden. Especially if you try to build a business, if you're not consistent, that's one of the main, tripod of those legs that will go out.
Right.
So it's biggest is consistency.
Absolutely.
I feel that, my opinion, my experience.
Right.
I've run other businesses that failed. I used to own a pressure washing business and stuff like that. I did many things before.
Yeah.
And I wasn't as consistent as I needed to be. You got to do it yourself. You can't, have anybody to make your dream, or your business successful. I'm still learning it today. If you really need to get things done, and you got to do it yourself at the moment, right? Especially you're growing your business. So,
yeah. Man, so again, I called you the king of pivot earlier. You've pivoted multiple times. Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah, I had like a cannabis cruise bus I created in 2016. It's called the THC Tours.
That's how
I was going to do that because of my plugins for the dispensaries and stuff like that. And that failed. I literally bought a Sprinter, a Mercedes Sprinter, brand new, with me and my partners, brand new. And it failed, man. We couldn't get, the state to approve it. And we made stupid decisions that we went to go buy a $80,000 bus. And we ended up selling it for $30,000. Man, just doing this stuff like that we didn't know what we were doing at that time, and kind of bit us in our butt. But again, I wouldn't change it for it because it was experience.
Absolutely.
You had to go through the journey.
What was the plan? Like to drive around the strip?
Yeah, man. No, so basically it was so I had a lot of relationship capital with a lot of these owners that own these dispensaries. So what I was going to do, have brands help, come in, sponsor, whatever it is, pick up these people from their hotels. Because obviously in Vegas before, still now, you can't smoke at casinos, right? You can't be smoking in the rooms, stuff like that. So we're going to make it a whole luxury experience, pick them up, from their casinos, whatever it is, take them to different dispensaries, show them the brand, get them discounted on the products, and go take them off to like a hiking stuff, like Red Rock, or so let them do their thing and enjoy, and then, take them around as well, show them how it's grown, have, relationships with the cultivation side, right. All that stuff, show them the behind the scenes of cannabis.
I love it.
That was the thing behind it. But Uncle Sam said no. So we took an L with that.
I hope that the listeners of the audience today, if they pick up honestly anything, you've been so open with pivoting and transitioning and failure. And I try to tell this to people all the time. They kind of ask me the same situations I'm sure you get with all the time of like, taking those L's, how does it not eat you alive and demoralize you? And I'm like, it's honestly the best thing to happen to me.
Yeah.
I have to learn from something.
Yeah.
If I do everything and it's 100% all the time, I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's me.
Yeah. Agreed.
I have to fail and something has to go wrong so I can become better. So it's just data coming in. It's a good thing.
It's a learning curve, right? And I've been saying you have to learn from your L's and experience, the trials and tribulations. You got to learn from it. And I feel that's what was setting me up for the success that I'm experiencing now.
Right.
So I had to take those L's, build up, you know, and set me up for now. Yeah.
I hope that they are able to decipher what we're talking about and take this, right?
Yes.
Because this is it. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
It is the mindset. It is trying. It is failing. It's overcoming the failure, getting back up and starting all over again. Because you hit it on the head. Right now, you're riding the wave of success.
Exactly.
But how many years did this take you?
Yeah, years. Going to almost 10 years.
There we go.
Almost 8+, almost 10 years now.
Man.
And again, everybody thinks it's glitz and glamour, right? They don't see the heartaches. They don't see the late nights. They don't see the hours put into it. They don't see the planning, just the hardship of, you know, your household, you know, and running a business. Everybody thinks it's taking that, you know, and I'm the big boss. This and this. Oh man, like it's not the faint of heart for, you know, the weak.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So like I said, sometimes we taking L's and you got to cover payroll and you're like, oh man, like. How you got to pay your people, you know, and you got to pay it out of your own pocket, especially if you're bootstrapping.
Absolutely.
It's just every day, man. It comes with it, man. But I wouldn't change it for the world. It's the financial freedom or just freedom that I have. I can do whatever I want to do at the moment. If I want to go spend the day with my kids, I'll go spend it with my kids.
Right.
You know, that's the luxury of why I chose entrepreneurship. So
love it.
Yeah.
I tell my wife all the time, I think that the best show, or if it became a YouTube series. So if this happens, I was the first, just know.
Yes.
I think the greatest show would be to show an all-day vlog of behind the scenes of a true entrepreneur's life.
Yeah.
Because you only get to see whatever we show you because it's the internet. We show you the wins. We show you the victories, you know.
Social media. Yeah.
You get to see this, us sitting down and talking, but you didn't see the prep that went into this. You don't see the coordinating of my people talking to your people, our schedules. You don't see the haircuts. You don't see the clothes. You don't see
the hiccups, man. You don't see the bad things.
You have no idea.
That would be awesome. And it's funny you say that because I, as a marketing guys, you're right, I always have some of my guys filming.
Let's make it happen.
I have some footage, man. It's crazy for you. That's years. I have some stuff back in when we first started.
Yeah.
And we have some of the stuff like that. And some people, they don't understand and see, like, you know, okay, well, I got this coming up. This bill's coming up. We got rent for the building. We got, you know, this fees, our you know, insurance, all these stuff that you got to have you're not ready to go. If you don't, okay, what's going to happen? Plus payroll and all these boring things on the back end that makes your business successful. They don't see.
Right.
And sometimes, man, you take L's, like I said, and you got to come on scramble. How, man, how I'm going to pay for this? How I'm going to do this?
Yeah.
And nobody's going to, you know, help you, especially if you're on your own.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's all about adapting a solution. So.
I think it would be really, really cool. Kind of like playing off that concept of like what Ye did with his documentary.
Yeah.
But everyday people, you know what I mean, running their business and just sharing what it really looks like of just waking up just to get to the office.
Yeah.
How many fires I've put out between there, you know what I mean? And then when I'm in the office and, you know, the legal side of it's a whole nother
language.
Side. Yeah,
man. I'm just seeing off of the print side alone, man. We're doing a sticker sheet with over, I think it's 60,000 sticker sheets and stuff like that, right? Even though it's stickers, it's a process of doing it. Right. And man, we've been running into a lot of issues and all that. And we're like, oh man, and that's big money, man. It's close to a $20,000 order.
Wow. And
we're looking at it, we're like, if stuff don't work out, you know what? We lose.
Yep.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, what if they want a refund or what if they will need this? You gotta make sure you stay prepared, dialed in, and making sure you put in these fires out before it's their whole business goes up to flame. So
How many stickers do you think that you guys actually do a day?
oh man, we went over 1 million printed.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. We over 1 million stickers within probably this year alone.
No way.
Oh yeah, man. We print so much stickers, and it's crazy is that our machines that we have is Roland's VG3 640s, Roland VG2, a VG2 540. These machines it is commercial, industrial like machines, but it's the second tier behind. I would say there's another one that's way bigger. That's cost like $250,000 and stuff like that. So we have like the second tier one, but we're using and abusing it, man. And we're like, I know we're at the top of that bottleneck right now where we have to expand, just because so much stickers are where we're printing. Yeah. And like I said, another school just reached out like yesterday looking for 70,000 stickers, man. Like we print that on a weekly basis.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, it's insane.
Is the machine the same for stickers as it is for like vinyl wraps and
Yes.
for big stuff?
Yeah, so we utilize the eco-solvent machine.
Okay.
So there's latex, right? All that stuff, but we utilize eco-solvent, and we use that machines. It's running forever. It's like we say it's a printing money machine. Like if it's not running, we're not making money. I'm always adamant. Yeah. If I go into my shop and my machine's not running, we have a problem.
Right.
So I'm always, when I'm there, I'm making sure it's running.
There we go.
So it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's a luxury problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 million stickers
Yeah.
seems incredible. Like
it's insane. Trust me. Until I really dialed in, I got with my team. Shout out to my man Adam. He does a lot of my back end for my SEO and a lot of my things, and he handles it and he dials everything in for me. He's like, hey boy, you guys are over 1 million stickers. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't realize like it's insane. So
good problems to have.
Good problems to have.
Love it.
Very blessed, brother. Yes.
I wanted to ask you this, and I know it's the nature of the beast. It comes with it. You touched on it a little bit. What about if clients aren't happy? Or if maybe you don't, and I don't know how to put this, not that you didn't deliver, right? Because you did obviously still deliver a product, but what if they just aren't satisfied with it?
Honestly, that's where I feel we beat a lot of people out here is our customer service.
Gotcha.
We're a small business. We're very small, family owned, but I'm very big on customer service that will beat everybody else. I'm one-on-one, like everybody has my number. And if it's not something that they don't like, I make sure they get their money back. I make sure we make it. We have to put whatever we have to do to make sure the customers are happy. And that's the biggest thing that I when they start getting bigger, other companies, they start letting go. Like the customer service aspect of your business. Right. If it wasn't for the consumers, we won't have no business. So that's why I make it adamant to my team, guys. I don't care if it's something that they're calling you for, questions, that phone is getting answered, these emails is getting, sent back on a timely manner. All this stuff is our customer centric for our business is important. And if they're not happy, man, I try to come up with some way of, make sure they're happy. Like I said, run into some was yesterday. Some customers, we couldn't fulfill an order where they weren't happy, and we made stickers already. I gave them the whole order and refunded them their money back.
Wow.
And I just want to make sure I still continue the business down the road. I said, guys, we apologize if we can't, meet your needs or your standard at the moment now, but hopefully down the line we keep this relationship. And if there's something that we can come back to and help you with anything else, that's where I want to keep and build. Wow. That the relationship. That's important.
So humble.
So important. Humility, brother.
Yeah.
I'm not like I said, I'm not gonna say I'm the best at everything, but I'm trying to be damn good near it, and just to be just a good person. I'm not here to just take you guys' money. I want to make sure you're happy.
Yeah.
Happy in what the product that we offer,
right.
Services that we can provide.
Absolutely.
You're happy, I'm happy. And that's what drives me every day.
From that perspective and then the route that you take of the care and the concern for your customers, is you fulfilling one order.
Yeah.
Do you look at it as like a multiplier of 2 and 3 because of word of mouth of what you can do?
Yes. Like the smallest guys, man, I can do orders like 25 to 50 stickers. I look at it myself. Like I will go get out of my office and, literally just R&D it and check it and QC it, make sure, it's good, cut right, done correctly, packaged right, and then making sure that's good compared to my other ones that has 100,000 units, right? Or we have a $10,000 job for wraps and stuff like that, making sure that's getting around. I'm in that section of the business where I implement myself at this stage just because I have to, because I care about my business.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel that, again, what separate me from the average, business owner, entrepreneur, is that I truly love and care about my business.
Yeah.
I water it, I treat it, from the smallest customer to the biggest customer.
Right.
And that's where I make sure I keep that standard of all orders.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
I have the same mindset, and I have it directly from one place, and I'll share it with you. I don't think I've ever shared this before. So, my second job, I worked at In-N-Out growing up, and on every single check at this day, we were still doing hard checks, not direct deposit yet.
Yeah.
It says the customer paid for, or the customer gave you this check, like in big bold letters. You know what I mean? Like it was a yellow check with red writing, and I saw it every single 2 weeks, and I was just like, "You're right." You know what I mean? Like me making these burgers or, cleaning the tables, like the customer paid for this. And
brother.
It's powerful when you have that type of mindset.
Yes. I feel, again, it's important to make sure, like, the consumer, obviously they will keep it coming back.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it's customer centric. Wherever I go nowadays, I go like, I kind of get recognized a lot here and there, right? I get it, but sometimes they don't. I always try to, see how they treat, how they, my experience with the business. So always like, okay, how's the customer service? How are they talking? How are they taking our order? How are they interacting with us, me and my family? I'm big on that, man. I'm very big at customer service, and I take care of them. I tip them well, especially we go bars, we go to, restaurants, we go to anything. My kind of wife was like, oh, you got to stop it. This, how it is. Yeah. But man, I'm a giver. So I'm looking at it. Go here you go. Take care of you.
I think it's a us thing. It's a Vegas local thing. It's something that it's what we do, because I know when my dad comes in or my mom comes in and we go out to eat and they're just like, hey, that's a lot. And I'm like, but did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy every aspect? Was your drink always filled? And then when you didn't like that, how quickly did that get changed? Exactly. You know what I mean? Or bringing the booster seat, thinking ahead, they thought about that already. Like it's a Vegas thing.
Vegas thing, man. Again, I came from hospitality as well.
Okay.
I came from hospitality. That's where another insight where I came from. But I helped run the nightclub, the front door for Foundation Room in Mandalay Bay for years.
Okay.
I started in 2013. And probably you guys will see this, but a lot of members used to, it's a members club at Foundation Room. Been there for a long time. It's probably one of the only bars that stuck around in a major casino to this day. They're renovating now. Wow. So shout out to Live Nation, House of Blues, all of my guy Victor Sutter. He's the main guy that runs all of them across country.
There we go.
But they're very big and customer centric. So, but I learned it. That's from there, is where take care of the clients, take care of the consumers, because they're the ones that's going to make sure your lights stay on at your business.
Absolutely.
It's them.
Yep.
And then everybody gets it all construed, man. I don't understand. It's basic.
Yeah.
Take care of you people. That takes care of you.
It is. It seems so basic.
But people don't understand.
But people don't understand it. And it's because I think now it's a little bit with like AI and everything that's going on, right? Everything is just moving so much faster, and I don't have to interact with this, that, or this person, and I can just outsource this to Thailand. You know what I mean? And they never even meet their team.
Yeah.
I definitely think that customer service mindset is diminishing. Yep. So to hear you say it is really, really refreshing.
Have to, man.
Yeah.
Again, it is. I'm big on it, man. I'm very, very big on customer service.
Yeah. Can I ask you, what in your perspective, what has been like the biggest moment or the most monumental moment for you running your business, or even for your team? Like you guys, like, we did it, guys. Like, what was that, if you don't mind sharing?
Honestly, it's to the point where a lot of our some of our workers, if they need a day off or just, stuff like this, I can. Hey, just take the day off. Don't stress about it.
There we go.
That's where I feel we win. Like things that we can do, especially if we're super busy, of course. But if they need the day off or we need the day off or ourselves, like we can take it,
right? And
not hear no backlash or nothing, back from it. From the 9 to 5s, I need a day off. You can't.
Right.
You got to go. You got to show up, right? And that's why I feel like we made it, is because if I want to take the day off, I can.
There we go.
Or if my team wants to take the day off, they can, right? Because we built it that way.
Yeah.
So I feel that's where. So I feel of a while we've we've made it, and we're making it.
That's so funny because if you were to ask me, I have a similar situation where my favorite employee, been with us the longest, they also do the most work.
Yeah.
When he bought his first car, I was just like, oh dang, like
yeah.
I'm paying you pretty good.
Yeah, I helped you buy that.
I'm like, all right, I'm doing pretty well. If you know what I mean, you can buy your first brand new big boy truck, so that's funny. That
blessing other people, brother.
Amen.
That's the biggest thing is it's a blessing where you can bless others.
Yeah.
And that's it's a win for sure.
The company where you're at right now, you did say that there's things on the horizon.
Yeah.
Where is it? I mean, where do you see this thing going? I know your mind is obviously different than the normal person.
Yeah.
But where do you see this thing in 5 years, 10 years, man?
Honestly, for myself, there's always, especially you're an entrepreneur, you're always looking for an exit.
Okay.
Everybody always try to have an exit plan of some sort, a future planned out where you can say, okay, I've done it. I'm good. I can chill. Right. So obviously the exit is it's in my mind, but at the moment now, unless I'm the type of person I can't stay home and just do nothing.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I have to be out doing something. But pertains to my businesses for Black Salt and Sticky Inky, I'm looking to expand both. Obviously, Sticky Inky, I'm looking at warehouses already to grow. This is a little. If I'm going into something, I'm going to do it 100%. I'm coming. So especially this print world, this vinyl side and all that stuff. Like I said, we're small and mighty, but a lot of people know we're coming. And then I'm looking to become the echelon of this printing stuff. If I'm in this game of industry, I'm looking to become the best. Try to become the best.
Right.
So next 5 to 10 years, I'm looking to have maybe multiple warehouses just to do what I do. Right. Have that. Make sure my marketing business is positioned the right way. Have that, situated the right way. And if down that line, maybe 5 to 10 years, if I feel some type of way I can put it to rest and exit, I will. But right now, I'm still in my grind mode. I'm young, man. I'm still young, and I'm just looking to increase my business and try to see how I can be the best at it.
Is it, I find this really hard to believe that it can only be local, right? Mm-hmm. Are you guys nationwide?
Yeah. So good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always, if you guys didn't know, Black Salt, we are in Missouri right now. One of my partners out there. So he wants to open up Missouri base. So we are in Missouri as well. I do want to take some of my business or something, maybe either or both, back home to Hawaii. So if everybody didn't know, but Hawaii has a big ban on billboards and all that stuff about it. So I know the ban is about to go up, and I think it's this year or next year. So I'm looking to maybe get some machines and open up a station out there, a warehouse, and go nationwide.
There's no billboards in Hawaii?
No, brother. If you didn't know, have you been to Hawaii before?
Yeah, I've been to Hawaii before.
So if you went there, you can probably, if you took videos and all that, there's no billboards, nothing.
I'm trying to think back, like driving through the winding roads, other than billboards. The funny street names.
It's because it's now we have high rises and all that, right? Obviously, condominiums and stuff like that. But the state put, they don't want to be blocking our beautiful mountains, the greenery, the scenery, and stuff like that. That's why they banned it for 60 years. Wow. They had it banned. But again, I'm not the type of guy to go and capitalize on my home, but it's for the point that I feel like the vinyl side can be beneficial for Hawaii just because of the recyclability. We can recycle this vinyl stuff. You could.
Yeah.
There's ways behind it. Instead of, we use a lot of paint. Paint is chemicals a lot of some way. We paint buildings. You see it there. It's a lot of big, talented artists there. Right. Very talented artists that does big murals on these buildings. Iconic. But I feel that's, it's still, damaging the overall, let me say, the land, and we like to be recyclable back in Hawaii, right? To make sure everything's good. But now, that's one of my dreams, to take my businesses home to establish.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That's my home, man. Like I said, Vegas raised me.
Right.
But Hawaii, I was born and bred and built who I am. And that's why both has my heart, Vegas and Hawaii.
It could be like sponsorship, like sports athletics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. As you were talking, I was thinking of like surfboards. You know what I mean? So that would be really,
There's
really cool.
many things, man, that I feel that we can go out there and attack.
Yeah.
You know, obviously all the businesses, right?
Right.
Obviously we can the advertising side of things, and we have many things that I offer, even our promotional side of stuff. Everybody don't understand that too. I offer promotional items.
Okay.
So yeah, man, we can definitely adapt.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop, brother.
That'd
That's
be-
try to build, man. I know it's already here. You know, what is called Vista Prints and stuff like that. They've been around for years already, but
yeah.
try to obviously similar like that. You know, come out and really attack.
Sticky Inky drop, the cash drop,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Do you have like a memorable moment, or was it the very first one, or has there been anything kind of iconic for you? You know what I mean?
Honestly, every single one I've done, man, is I hold it as a blessing.
Okay.
Why? Because I can bless somebody.
Right.
You know, having a family, man. What really stood out? One of them I think what stood out for me is a family. They're living in their car. That want it. It's a family of 3. It was a mom, a baby, and her little older daughter. I think she was at 4 or 5. And they won one of the hunts I put out, and it helped them a lot. And this is what I want to put out there. A lot of people don't see the back end of stuff. They only see what I put out. But I want to see that. I'm a sucker to make sure, the family's set up right. So this family, they won the hunt, but I didn't want to put it out there, man. I just not how I am, but I took care of them, make sure they were set up in hotels. I took care of for literally a couple of weeks for them. Yeah. Put them up so they're off out of their car. And it was during the summer, brother.
Good for you.
Hot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's where I feel I get my blessing out of it. It's a wow moment. Is this blessing families like that really need it.
Right.
And that's why it drives me. I love doing it. Everybody think, oh no, he's taking the money, and I see it a lot. I'm like, oh, this guy's, man. I understand. It seems surreal, like, oh, that's not real. Right. What I do and this, but again, it's the mindset of other people is different. Mm-hmm. But I tell them, guys, if you haven't been following me and don't know who I am, it's okay. But you will learn. So everybody thinks it's fake, but I know I have my OG ones, man. They tell them, man, it's not fake. It's real. So,
oh yeah. No doubt.
Just trying to be a blessing.
It's a mindset thing for people who don't think good things can just happen randomly. But when you get around more like-minded individuals, right, there's so many good things, because we look at everything as a good thing, right? Even bad things that happen, we look at it as just data and information. So just so everyone does know, it is real. Like, it's a real thing. Yeah. Is there any rhyme or reason to it? Is there any specific day or pattern or nothing?
Nope. I literally, I do random drops, brother. But basically what I try to do, I always try to spread it out. Okay. Like, if I do one south side, I try to go north next. If I go southwest, northwest, I go northeast. If I go, northeast, I go southwest. And if I go full west, I go full east. I try to spread it much as possible.
Spread the love.
Try. But again, I do have a lot of other sponsors that come on. They wanted a certain area. Why? Because they have businesses. They want to keep it near of the radius of their business. So I tell a lot of my guys, like, hey, like, it's not on me, especially if I'm not the one that's putting the money out there or contributing. It's the sponsors the one, hey, I want it here. So if they see repeated, like, why are you always here? Why are you always there? It's because of a reason why. I have to. Yeah. It's the client. It's just work. It's business. Yeah. At the same time, it's the ones that's always complaining is the ones that's like not doing anything about it, right? Oh, why can't I, do this? If I put it out there, man, if you want to come and contribute, please.
Right.
And let's blast it more together.
That's powerful that you being like the person that you are, the heart that you are, the care for the city that you have, other people have reached out to you and wanting to be a part of it too. I didn't know that.
Big time. Yeah. I have other businesses, man, like multiple business. I've done probably over 40, close to 40 businesses I collabed with already. I'll show on my sticker wall. I have a wall of all my stickers and, of collaborations I had and all over Vegas, man. And they hit me up. And obviously I helped them not only get visual and branding, right? And a lot of these guys come to me because they want to give back too. Yeah. So that's why I feel like I created a community where people want to give. And if they can give, cool. If not only, monetary, of money or stuff like that, then they give away some sort of other way. Right. Gift cards or the businesses like Our Burgers, man, awesome family-owned business. For real. KT, they're always forever giving. Compared to some of them I'm working with, some car dealerships, man, I worked with, and they want to give back, help them get cars and stuff like that. If I can know it resonates with my brand, resonates with how I feel, I do it.
Let's say you got a dream opportunity to do a rap or whatever. Yeah, you tell me. It would be your dream. So what would be your dream? Like, I don't know, obviously if Jordan Brand came to you, you know what I mean? But what is yours? What would that look like?
Honestly, my dream, man, I would want is to put pieces up. Like, you see it all around Vegas, you see it. I do. I'm trying to get into it now. It's more of the casinos and help them promote certain stuff like that. That's a big dream, just because like I can say like, hey, I helped, wrap that on the MGM. I helped put that on Caesar. Like, stuff like that is cool, especially in the industry I am in. But time will tell.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's a chip away. I got to chip away at it, and who knows? My mindset is always it will happen
for sure.
So it's gonna happen. If not now, maybe down the line.
Let's try to take a stab at like the Las Vegas A's before they come. Holla at my boy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's funny is that we have I'm a length away already having some conversations.
There we go.
It happens.
That would be awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
And like you said, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Exactly. Speak it to existence.
There it is. So powerful.
Yes.
Yeah. I normally end our podcast like this. If your internet presence was wiped away, scrubbed away, no one could find Poi, no one could find Sticky Inky, but you had a 30-second clip and an opportunity to speak to every individual, what would you want to leave with them of resonating who you are? And then what do they need to do to be successful?
Is love, man. We need more love in this world, especially the day that we, where we live in. Crazy with the politics and the divided country that we live in. I'm not a big crazy, into the politics side. I try to stay away from it because everybody has opinions. But me, I look at it as human race. No matter you're black, white, yellow, whatever it is, I don't care. It's love, more love, man. If we had more love in this world that, you can give and share to other people as fellow humans, this world would be a better place, and it's unfortunate to see the world how it is now because it's very cold, very, very cold, but I'm not saying there's not any good in it. So my advice is to be more compassionate and love to your fellow neighbor. That's where if I can leave advice and apply it to everything is to love. All my good friends, my family, I do throw that word around, love around, because I want to implement it more. And as a man, it's okay to say, I love you. You know what I mean? It's okay. You know what I mean? To share that, to let them know, hey, I love you, brother. I appreciate you. Just that right there, man, it goes a long way for our fellow people. So, yeah, it's love, brother.
That was powerful. Thank you for sharing that, especially adding in the male aspect of it that's very powerful.
Always, brother.
Let everybody know where they can find you at, brother.
Appreciate you guys. You can find my obviously page Sticky Inky LV. You should find me on there, all platforms from TikTok to Facebook to YouTube. Sticky Inky LV. And then you need any services, please check out our website at www.stickyinky.co. And don't forget to make sure you guys subscribe to this podcast, Double Down. So
I appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank you. And that was the latest episode of Double Down Podcast. And you know how I always want to leave you guys with some motivation for yourself. So don't ever forget to double down on yourself. Don't ever forget to double down on your dreams. Don't ever forget to double down on your aspirations. If nobody else believes in you, you believe in you and you can make it happen. That was today's episode.
Peace.